these little shelves that I got from the Dollar Tree. I also painted these. And then I have these little, I don't know what you call these, little window decors, I guess. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these to this right here, to the back of here. So I didn't paint the back because this is going on the wall. So this part here, this part here of this, I'm going to glue. And I'm going to glue this right onto here. So that's what I have. It's kind of crooked. Let me put that back on there again. That's kind of crooked. There we go. So I had to take that off and put that back on there because that was kind of crooked. So I'm going to put a little glue around this rim of this here. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze this in and I'm going to hold this for just a second and let this set up. And then I'm going to do the other one just the same. Just the same. Let this one set up. So I'm going to let that sit there. And then I'm going to do this one here the same way. So I'm going to put a little glue on here. Try to get this one a little bit more even than I did the other one so I won't have to take it off. So I'm going to sit this here. Put this one right here. And I'm going to hold this one. Let it set up a little bit. I don't know why. Do I have it upside? Oh my God, I did put it upside down. Well, I guess it don't matter. We make mistakes. This one was actually supposed to be long like this one, but this one is short. So I'm not going to take it loose, but it's okay. I'm not worried about it. If you could tell the difference, you can see that I put one upside down and this one up. So, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. So, I made a boo-boo, but that's okay. It's crafting. So now I'm just going to let these set up. I'm going to let that one set up there. So I have just dry brushed a little gray paint on top of them. And I had these little peel and stick little things that I got from the Dollar Tree. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to draw, see if I have enough to put on the back of one of these. Because I think it'll be real pretty on my wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my marker or pencil. I have a marker here. And I'm just going to outline this around here. That's that one. Then I'm going to do this one. And as you know, this peel and stick is on the back side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out. And I'm going to actually hot glue it to the front side. So let me cut this out here. And these are just going to be some little trinket whatnot shelves in my bathroom. Okay, so I have this one. This is one. And let's cut this one out. So that's two. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little hot glue. As you can see the back of it. I'm going to take a little hot glue and I'm just going to glue this right onto the back of this. So let me get my glue gun here. Just put a little glue around here. Try to put a little in the middle here. Not too much to where it leaks out. And then I'm going to lay this right on top of here. Just like this. And as you see, this is the way it looks. I think that is really, really pretty. So let's do this one. My glue gun is actually working better today. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but yep, it's working better today for some reason. And this is the second one. Now, ain't that pretty? With some little wood knots on it. So, these are some of the little trinkets that I had planned on putting on here. Is I have these little glasses here. And I was thinking about maybe putting some candles or something on them. Putting some candles in them. And having a little greenery around there. Maybe throw some greenery on here to make it look a little so that would be really cute in my bathroom with a little tea candle on the inside. So you guys will see this. You guys will see this here on the wall in my bathroom or on the shelf. So you guys stay tuned for that. Okay, I'm back. So this DIY here is going to be real easy, real simple. What I did was I went to Walmart and I got a trash can because I was looking for a trash can for my bathroom. So I just went and got this gray trash can. And I went to Dollar Tree and I got these hats here. And all I did was just cut the sticker off here. Took off this. And you just find the end of the hat, which will be right here. And you just start taking it loose. So you just cut this here. and just start pulling it loose. And then you end up with bundles of these. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to start wrapping my trash can. I actually started. So I'm going to continue wrapping my trash can here. So what I've been doing, I've just been taking a little, I started from the bottom. I just been taking a little glue, put a little glue around there. And then just overlapping the one that's on top. And just keep on moving. Keep on trucking on. So that's what I've been doing. In actuality, you really don't have to hot glue every little hump if you don't want to. You can just keep going around. Just make sure you're pulling it. Make sure you just keep on pulling it tight, so you won't have any wrinkles in it. Just keep on pulling it. Keep on going. Keep on going. And then you might want to just put a little dab of glue right there. And just keep on going up. So that is all I've been doing, is just keep on wrapping this. So you can see how it looks so far. This is what it's looking like. So I'm going to keep wrapping this, and when I get done, I'll be back. And then when you get to the part to where you have almost to the end of your first hat, and you just grab another little piece here, and then I'm going to cut this off evenly. I'm going to cut this here evenly, and I'm going to glue it down. And then I'm going to start my other piece right where I left off at. And I'm going to cut this evenly. And I'm just going to attach this to this piece here. Keep right on trucking. And just keep going on around. Let that dry a little bit before I start pulling it. So this is what it's looking like so far. And I'm just going to keep on going around. And I'm just pulling it just a little bit. And just keep on going. So I'm not going to bore you with wrapping this all the way around. I'm going to keep going, and I will be back. So you guys stay tuned for the finished product. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I went on and put another, just one little layer around this part here, just to have a finished look. So that's the way it looks on the inside. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm thinking about going to paint. I'm going to paint it. So let me figure out what color I'm going to paint it, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now what I have is I decided that I'm going to paint it gray, and then I'm going to do some kind of design on it. But first what I want to do is I want to put a seal of Mod Podge on here. And what I did is I just put a little water in here. And I'm going to stir this up in here. And put a little seal on it. And then I'm going to brush it on here and let that dry. And then I'm going to come back and paint it. And the reason why I'm putting a seal on here is because I want to protect this here. I guess I can take that off. So, and I want to make this a little bit hard, so when I get ready to do my design on it, it will adhere. I'm put this on here and I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'll be back once it dries. Okay, I'm going to finish putting this Mod Podge on here, and then once it dry, I'll be back. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like after I have painted it, and it has its first coat of paint on there. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 coats, but this is what it looks like. So I'm going to let this dry. This is my trash can, and I'm going to let this dry, and then when I come back, I'll finish it up. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back guys, and it has dried. So what I have done here is I took my little blue tape here, and I went around and I just made a design of how I wanted to maybe paint it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some black paint, and I'm going to use some of this acrylic paint here. And I'm just going to take this acrylic paint. I'm going to make sure my tape is all the way down. And if it bleeds a little bit, then I'll go back and put some gray on it. Hopefully it won't bleed, but in case it does. So here's the first square. I'm gonna put a little heat gun action to it. Hey guys, I'm back. So this is how my trash can turned out. I put a top coat on top of it. And what I was thinking about doing was going to dry brush some white across it. But if you can tell, you can see some of the white from the inside of the gray. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this. But I think it came out really, really nice, and I really like it. And I did the top of it. So this is what the inside looks like. But you're not gonna see that because of the trash bag.